Hi there. In this video, we are going to learn how to use name box features. Okay, name box is actually a simple feature which is placed in the middle of the Excel sheet, like top left uh, corner of the Excel sheet, but it has its own role which plays in Excel. Okay, so today we'll disclose what are the uses of name box feature and how it actually plays the prominent role in Excel. So we'll see how to use this name box for our daily needs. Okay, so first thing, when you place the active cell, okay, wherever the active cell is, if you see the name box, this is name box. If you see the name box, you will see the address of that particular cell. Okay, so if you want to move from say F7 to H2, okay, let me write H2 and hit enter, it goes to H2, right? So this is the first option, first advantage using name box. Okay, we can move to any cell. Okay, say for example, if you want to select the range of particular cells, this is very this is a limited range, so you can easily select, go and select H2 to H10, something like this, right? So if you want to select almost like 5 lakhs 6 lakhs rows, it is very difficult, right, to scroll down the bar and search the non search the cell which has non-blank cell, right? Rather than that, just go and choose the last non-blank cell, okay, end of the sheet, and just place the address of that particular cell here. Okay, so let me show you H2. Say I want to select H2 to H 2 lakhs. Okay, if you want to do that, just type the address of that cell, range of cells, and use hold the shift button and hit enter. See, the whole cells got selected till 2 lakh cells, right? So this is how you can select using name box. You can select the range of cells. Okay, similarly, for say for example, if you want to select multiple cells, for example, I want to select E1, so I'm sorry, E3, G3, and say G8, and say C10. Okay, so if you want to select these cells, okay, let me for my remembrance, like for my understanding, I'll just color it. Say somewhere I am here. Okay, if I want to select all those cells, say E3, okay, comma G3, comma G8, comma C10. Okay, I have uh, differentiated each cell by using comma. Now I'll hold the shift button and hit enter. I am sorry, let me use once again E3, comma G3, G8, comma C10. Hold the control button and hit enter. See, you have to hold the control button. If you hold the shift button, it selects the range of cells. If you hold the control button, it selects the particular cells which you have mentioned in the name box. Fine. So just enter the cell address using comma, dividing each cell address by comma, and hold control button and hit enter. That's all. Similarly, if you want to use multiple ranges like this, you can say for example, I want the range C2 to D10, C2, C10, E2 to E9, somewhere like this. Different ranges if you want to select. How to do that? It is very simple. Let me keep the cursor here. Say B2 is to B10, okay, comma D2 is to D8, comma G1 is to G5. Okay, now I'll hold the control button and hit enter. That's all. Here you have to remember the active cell will also get selected. So if you don't want the active cell to be selected, make sure you place the active cell somewhere in the range that you have selected. You understood what I mean, right? You can keep the active cell somewhere in B2. So anyhow you will select B2 to B10. So you will not find the additional range or additional cell to be selected apart from the required ranges. Okay, so you understood now, right? You can mention the range, use comma to divide between the ranges, and hold control button and hit enter. That's it. Okay, so now we have seen how to select multiple ranges. Let us see selecting range from active cell. Okay, so say for example this is the active cell and I want to select from here. Okay, say I want to select from here to say somewhere D7, D16. Okay, say just mention D16. Okay, hold shift and enter. That's all. You got it? So from active cell, if you want to select the range of cells, okay, wherever you have, wherever the cursor, wherever the cell is active, just mention the target cell C10. Okay, sorry, C10. Hold the shift button and hit enter. That's it. Boom. Okay, so now now I'm sorry. So now say for example if you want to select different cells, okay, including active cell. So what you want to do, as the previous example says, D5 is the active cell, but I don't mention that's D5 in the address bar. However, I'll mention E6, F3, H8. Okay, now I'll use control button and hit enter. It selects 4 cells including, oh, I'm sorry, it selects the 4 cells including the active cell. Okay, say E5, F2, G10, H3, H4, I'm sorry. So if you want to select these cells including the active cell, okay, I'm not mentioning active cell address, still it will consider, okay, because the active cell will always be considered along with the ranges that you mentioned in name box. Okay, let me use control button, hold the control and hit enter. Boom, done. See, 1 2 3 4 5, you have 5 cells selected, but we have mentioned only 4 addresses in the name box, right? So you can do this also. If you want to say for example if you want to select the whole column like this, how to do this? It's very simple. Just use C is to C. Okay, hold the shift button and hit enter. I'm sorry, C, let me F is to F. Make sure the active cell should be in the range that you have selected. Hold the shift button and hit enter. Boom, that's all. And say if you want to select the rows, okay, say for example 2, okay, double colon 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 and 8, okay, hold the shift button and hit enter. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I got it. Okay, see, if you want the rows to be selected, so 3 is to 5, which means row 3, row 4, row 5 will get selected. Okay, hold the shift, hit the enter, that's all. Boom. Okay, and if you want to add some ranges here, okay, A is to D, comma, G is to H, okay, so the range is A is to D. I am dividing with comma, and G is to H, okay, the next range. Hold the control button and hit enter to see the two different ranges to be selected. Okay, so make sure when to use a control button or when to use shift button. Okay, that's where the difference is. The logic is only in two buttons, which is shift and control. That's all. Okay, so now we'll see the different uh, column ranges we have seen now. So we'll see the different multiple rows. Fine, let me say 5 is to 8 comma 10 is to 14. Okay, I want to see these two ranges. 5 is to 8, 5 to 8 is 4 rows, and 10 to 14 is 5 rows. I want to select these two ranges. I have used comma as a differentiator. Hold the control button and hit enter. Boom, that's all. Okay, so what if you want to use column ranges as well as row ranges? Simple. D is to G, okay, comma 3 is to 8. Hold the control button, hit enter. Boom. So D is to G, 3 is to 8. So these two ranges will get selected. Make sure you use control button when you are doing the different ranges. Okay, that's all. So till now we have almost seen some 8 to 10 tips, right? So we have a few more, let me tell you. Yes, so say for example if you want to select the whole sheet, okay, whole sheet, I mean to say, like we have A, column A, and what is the last column? XFD. Okay, so the last column is XFD, right? So just mention A is to XFD, hold the shift and hit enter. Boom, whole data set, like complete sheet, got selected. Okay, so if you want to see, you can use control period, which is full stop. Okay, see it, what control period does is it shows the corners of the cells that you have selected in a range of cells that you have selected. It shows the corners, okay, all corners, north, east, west, south. So XFD, and 10,48,576 is the last row. Okay, and column A and 1. So you mean, like you can confirm, right? The whole sheet got selected using A colon XFD. Fine. And as we have seen, let us see the intersection of two different ranges. Okay, say let me mention A is to D, okay, space 3 is to 9. Okay, so intersection, you know what is intersection, right? So for example, actually the address of the each cell in Excel comes with intersection of rows and columns, as you all know, right? So uh, D, say for example D to D10, D1 to D10, okay, and the fifth row is intersecting D column at D5, right? See, this is the range of cells, okay, and this is the row which is say eighth row, which is intersecting D column in D8 cell, okay. So this is called intersection, okay. So this intersection has the address of the cell displays based on the intersection of row and column, I'm sorry, row and column, see D8, fine. So now let me remove these colors. So now we will see how to use intersection using name box, okay. Say D2 is to D15, use space, okay. Say 5 is to 6, okay. Hold the control and hit enter. What happened? Say D is to G, space 3 is to 9, hold the control, hit enter. See, the intersection of D is to G and 3 is to 9 is this one. This is the intersection of this range. You got it right? Intersection of D is to G and 3 is to 9 is only this area. So this area got selected. Fine. So we'll see the another tip now. So the next tip is to select the active cell range. Say for example D4 is the active cell. To select this particular range, just mention D is to D and hold the control button and hit enter. That's all. Boom, the whole column got selected, okay. So and similarly if you want say you have some values in a range, okay, and if you want to assign a name to particular range, you can use name box, and this is very familiar to everyone, right? So say some values, okay. So some values is the name that I have mentioned. There are some rules as you have already seen how to use a name box, okay. There are some rules to follow while creating name box, and you have the video in the list, so you can please go through that video so that you will understand uh, what are the rules that you need to follow while creating name, okay. uh, Using name box, uh, this is underscore, okay, some underscore values, hit enter, that's all. See, whenever you select the whole range, you will see the sum values as the name that you have assigned to this particular range, okay. So if you select even one cell less, you will not see, you will see the active cell address, okay. Even if you select from here the whole range, see the sum values will pop up, right? So this is how you can assign into particular range using name box, okay. This is very simple and very easy method to assign a name to a particular range, okay. So say for example I have selected this range, okay, and I want to come back to the active cell. Active cell is C2. If I want to come back to the active cell, there is a code which is RC, okay. Just type in the name box RC and hit enter. I'm sorry, I have used the control button here, RC, and hit enter. See, don't use control or shift button, just write RC. Say for example, uh, C8 is the active cell. I want to come back to the active cell, okay, without this without selecting the range. Just mention RC and don't use control or shift button, just hit enter so that this active cell will remain as is. Okay, boom, C7, I'm sorry, C8. Okay, so this is how you can use these name box features using all these tips. I think using all these tips and tricks using name box, you will be very familiar using Excel sheet, right? So that's all with me now using name box. And if you have anything new, please do share it in the below comments section. Okay, and if you have any questions, please do post it to my email ID, or you can even call me if you require immediate assistance. Okay, that's all from my end. See you in the next video. Bye bye.